Hello, everyone. This is Issues from Twitter. So today I'll be looking at a tweet from Olawole Oloforo. I hope I got that right. It's at Brymo Olawale or Brymo Lawale because he joined it together. This is a musician in Nigeria called Brymo, and of course he's a supporter of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, which everybody has a right to support whoever it is that they want to support. So he did a tweet and he said, don't respect my intelligence, no choices. You're trying to not accept resolve. Argue more then with some dash jaja, please, dash jaja. It is not prudent to elect him yet. That's we're talking about Mr. Peter Obi. He may have to vividly organize his home front to lead the rest of us. And then he now put some dash dash dash. An Igbo VP first, maybe to test the waters with the region is safer. You know, it's a conversation that led to this, and it's always so interesting how disrespectful a lot of Nigerians are of the southeast region, especially the Igbo people. And this need to always tell them that they need to first of all show themselves, do themselves. I don't even get it. You understand? And what is most irritating for me and most annoying is when I see some Igbo people themselves actually towing this line. I mean, it's one thing for somebody to think that you are a second-class citizen. It's another thing for you to accept that you are a second-class citizen. And when they always talk about they should show themselves, they should play politics well, I'm thinking, who played more politics well than the Southeast region in terms of supporting PDP? They supported PDP when they brought in a Southwest person. They supported PDP when they brought in a Northwest person. They supported PDP when they brought in a South person. They supported PDP when they brought in a Northeast person. And if we're talking about real justice and equity, it's not supposed to be the Southeast person that should be there. And yet, a Southeast person was there who was most qualified. If he wasn't even qualified, we won't be having this conversation, because this is not about which region you are from, but it's about what qualities you have. But they had a Southeast candidate who was most qualified, and people were even begging them to give this person a ticket. They didn't. You understand? But anyway, this is not even about PDP. It's about this statement. And they're saying that, the Igbos should first of all test the water and let them be trusted with VP first. What? What kind of insult is that? And it's such predestined thoughts, such tribalistic thoughts, such bigotic thoughts. You understand? That's what Brymo exhibited. They were having some. Let me just go back to where this whole conversation was actually coming from. And so somebody, they were having quite a conversation. I will start from a particular place where somebody was saying to him that he had said, so somebody had said to him, let me just go back further. He said, have you not noticed how he's mostly incoherent in his speeches? That's talking about Tinubu. And then said, nobody doubting his intelligence in governance. That's the person replied. He's just rather too old for the position he's vying for. Nigeria needs a vibrant leader, and Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not it. Because initially, Brymo was trying to talk about so that however, that Peter Obi no bad ever serve at executive level, not in the capital, but that Bola Ahmed Tinubu was a senator and all of those stuff. So this person is saying to him, have you not noticed he's incoherent? He's not mentally fit. And then he comes to say, which then leaves me with PO, that's Peter Obi. And he said, I'd rather an ailing one than possible anarchy. So that's what he rather an ailing. And I don't know how I talk about anarchy. So who blamed the people that were running for office from the north east or northwest or the northern part of the country for the issues of the Boko Haram that were going on? And so all of a sudden, because there is agitation, IPOP and all of that, it's now Peter Obi's fault. The kind of way people, anyway, they say excuses are like shoes, and people will always find the one that fits. He then say, so this person says to him, says, take a cue from what happened with Yaradua. This anarchy you just mentioned is what we are heading for with Bat, because he's probably going to be overseas for treatment for most parts of this government. And come to think about it, when Obasanjo was being elected as president, nobody held him accountable for OPC. OPC was happening right there. I mean, people have forgotten. If you say oh, if I say oh, you say p, another man say see, omo na you sabi. It was such a crazy period where people were being killed. I have a cousin of mine who was almost killed by OPC. They had actually put tires around him, poured petrol on him, just out of nowhere. Somebody just came and warded them off, and then he was able to escape. He would have been dead since. But nobody blamed Obasanjo for that. So how is it now Peter Obi's fault that any of such things, it's happening? But then people will always find excuses to when they want to do something. For me, I just feel everybody has a right to support who they want to support. The same way I have a right to support Mr. Peter Gregory Obi, everybody has a right to support it, and it's your right. And all we just do is for us to sell our candidate. But for you to go and be talking about this, so this guy says this. He says to him, take a cue, right? And then he now Brymo now replies and said, maybe, yet I would and now said, yet I will not pick to near make sure of that. I don't even understand what he was tweeting. And since the Southwest unites us all, so all of a sudden the Southwest unites. So how did the Southwest unite us? I don't get it. When did the Southwest unite us? Every time you're telling people that, oh, Lagos is not this thing, Lagos is so you came to Lagos. So how are they united? There's no region in Nigeria that is uniting anybody. If everybody was, I'm from the South region, South, everybody have their own wahala that they are carrying on and carrying shoulders and anything. So what's this unite us? Is it unity? Is it one that will unite us on what? Unite us on corruption? Unite us on bad governance? Unite us on lack of transparency? Or unite us on what? I don't get it. And then he said, Lagos, since the Southwest unite us, or Lagos for precision, come rain or shine. BAT is, I don't know what MVM is, I don't know. There will be no anarchy, and the East hot enough for all to shake when power goes there, plus these matters. He was just putting some thoughts. You could see they are not really coherent. So somebody, okay, this person, they're having a conversation. So they were actually having a conversation, not just answer, which is the way things should be. Just be talking and going. There's no need of insulting. There's no need of using swear words or bad words or whatever. Just argue on based on issue-based argument. And so this person, which is his name is at Honky Hugo, that's his own Twitter handle. And I like how he was just so focused on just work on the issue, wasn't allowing himself to be baited or any of that thing. And he said, personally, I know PO is the best suited for Nigeria. In the same vein, I know you're a very intelligent artist and I love your work. So I will respect your choice and not project my decisions on you. Just know say if he bad na for all of us, and if he good too, na still the same. Which is such a good end to it, to say yes, you have your choice, I have my choice. Everybody will just have to go. But whatever comes out of whatever, at the end of the day, whoever is chosen, if it's good, it's going to be good for all of us. If it's bad, it's going to be bad for all of us. And for me, to just digress a little bit, is that this is always my mentality when it comes to election. I will support my candidates. Since 2014, when I came out public, I started supporting a candidate in 2015, because Buhari actually started supporting him in February 2015. Before then, I really struggled because I felt he wasn't the man for the job. And the people, like example in PDP today, that are carrying Atiku on their head, I'm like, if it was Atiku that APC had chosen, that's the person would have supported. So because we really struggled with Buhari, but at the end of the day, we felt the one that was in power was so bad that no, we're not going to vote. It's just like Buhari is running for office. Now somebody say vote for him because you don't want either. No, I'm not going to vote for him. I would rather choose the lesser evil. And then after the election, realize that, okay, the lesser evil can be monstrous evil, because when citizens don't hold them accountable, and that's what happened in 2019. I was very vocal with my support of Dr. Obi Ezekwesili. And this 2023 now, I'm also very vocal with my support of Mr. Peter Gregory Obi. And so I always feel I respect people's choices the way I feel my choices also have to be respected. And I don't always feel that I need to change, I need to make you change your mind, because, oh, you can't make me change my mind. So let everybody be there. And that's what this guy, simply said. And then Brymo comes to say, don't respect my intelligence nor choices. You're trying to not accept the result. Argue more then, please. It is more prudent to elect, it is not prudent to elect him yet. So he knows he's good. And this is, for me, is always the argument that people, they'll tell you, oh yes, they know that Peter Obi is the most competent, and that's it. They know he is the most competent, but they always come with their pedestrian thoughts and things to say, oh, because of this, because of that. Well, hey, it's your choice. If you want to vote for someone who is incompetent, please feel free, go ahead. At the end of the day, who Nigerians decide to vote for, that's all we go. If it's for good, if they vote competent person, we all enjoy. If they vote incompetent, we all suffer. It is, and then he say, it is not prudent to elect him yet. He may have to vividly organize his home front to lead the rest of us. Really? So he had to organize his home front. So who organized the LPC? Did anybody say there was this thing that LPC had to be organized before Obasanjo was elected into office? And they say an Igbo vice president first, maybe to test the waters with the region is safer. It's just it. So, oh, the region is not. Ah, Lord have mercy. Anyway, for me, one of the takeaways I see here is the fact that Peter Obi is really the person to beat in this election, and every one of them running for office, they do know that, and they're really, really scared about that. And so we'll continue to ensure that we do the needful. We that we are supporters of Peter Obi, put in the work. It's 50 days to election, and make sure that we get him a win. We get him a win. We need to get this done. We have a great opportunity, a miracle. Opportunity to have a miracle is before us, and we must do the needful. And I love, 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 love the fact that when we're talking about competence, they all know that Mr. Peter Obi is the one ahead there. The only thing that they have their own excuses. And you know what they say about excuses? Excuses are like shoes, and you always find the one that fits. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.